Derrick Jaxn here, and today I am joined by my lovely wife, Danae, and we just wanted to address a couple of things. You know, we understand that some of you may have already heard, maybe not, that this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by a marriage that I completely failed. And I would say it just started around August, maybe September of last year. But, you know, a lot has been said already about what was the cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true. Some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took.
Welcome to the field of fatherhood. Welcome to the field of fatherhood. My name is Kevin with fatherfigureonline.com. Here we got Derrick Jaxn, the cornball relationship expert who had all the black women calling every black man dusty and, believing what this guy was saying. I'll be honest, as a black man, and I'm sure a lot of you guys also will agree with this, we saw this coming from a mile away. He's gonna get these jokes, he's gonna get these memes, he gonna get his ass fried up for being such a corny motherfucker. Because when I used to ear hustle my wife listening to this dude and the way he was dragging the men, and the message wasn't crazy, but it was so easy to see through when it's somebody who's relatable. I'm calling them relatable because everything that's happening now, you know that you've seen this before. How many times have you seen your homeboy or some people you knew in college or some guys you know that are married, all of a sudden they have a shared Facebook profile. All of a sudden they talking about the Lord and Jesus this and Jesus that when they never did that before. All of a sudden they want to do counseling and they're interested in mental health, and all of a sudden they posting their wife all the time. What does that usually mean, my guys? Say it all together. His ass got caught cheating, right? Exactly. So this is what we've seen before. So this dude, he's probably not a bad guy. He's probably not a bad person. It is what it is. His crime is just being a hypocrite. And so when you look at the title and I say why men have to give Derrick Jaxn a pass, what I'm saying is, yes, he's corny. Yes, that was lame as hell, and we saw it coming from a mile away. But his crime is being a hypocrite. And I have to be transparent with you guys. If I'm being honest, the flaw wasn't his messaging. The advice that he was giving to women was actually good advice. The advice was good advice. His crime is being a hypocrite. The reason why the advice was so good is because the best person to explain how to avoid a crime is the fucking criminal. A rapist can tell you how to not get raped. A murderer can tell you the best way to not get murdered and how to stay out the way. So a man who cheats and a man who is dishonest and unfaithful can tell you what to avoid and how to avoid being cheated on. It's not that complicated. This is not aerospace engineering, and this is what we're seeing play out. And if you're women listening, I know you probably thought that I was about to fry him up or roast him. Don't get me wrong, the shit is funny as hell. It's hilarious to say that awkward ass cringy video. The shit was terrible. You could tell they had already planned and, oh, did you want to say anything? Of course she does, because you already told her what to say. Y'all, that shit looks crazy. And it's funny. And it's fun. It's ironic. The irony, the hilarity, the cornballishness of it all is funny as hell. But what I want you to take from my message is that the advice he was giving and everything he was saying to women was not bad advice. He's just a fucking hypocrite, and it's funny as hell. Having the answers, knowing the right answers, knowing exactly what should happen, and then actually doing those things are two completely different things. We're talking about knowledge and we're talking about character. knowledge and character. You know that it's wrong to pay women less than men, but when you're doing the numbers in the back, you still figure out a way to pay women less than men. So knowledge compared to character. So the decisions we make when nobody's looking doesn't always align with the knowledge that we have and what we know is right or wrong. And that's what you're seeing play out with the Derrick Jaxn situation. Do you need more advice like this? Do you need to talk about how to attempt to stay faithful or how to rebound from unfaithfulness in your relationship so that you can be there for your family and for your children? Do you need to talk about how to reconnect with your family and with your children even if you're not going to be with their mother? If you're on Instagram, click the link in the bio. If you're on YouTube, click the link in the box. Purchase a one-on-one coaching session from me or one of the elite professionals on my team. Being great is a choice. Stay legendary. I'm off the field.